kind of wonder, like, how maybe a young atheist dude might hook up with a young atheist chick. I mean, when I was young, I dated Christians because the atheist chicks were kind of like they are now. A lot of times, like young atheist chicks are kind of weird, and can seem more powerful than us, because who's going to be more feminist, a Christian chick or an atheist chick? They're a little bit intimidating because they're so, like, I mean, I'm on their side and everything, but they are a little bit intimidating. I would understand why you, as a young atheist dude, might not want to date young atheist chicks, because a lot of those young atheist chicks and young atheist dudes are very different. Like, the young atheist dudes are oftentimes nerds, and the young atheist chicks are oftentimes like punk rockers and scene chicks. And the dudes are quiet, and the women will like call you a bitch. So it's a little affronting. Just remember, when you're an atheist chick, that atheist dudes are kind of shy. That's why a lot of young atheist dudes date Christian girls, because they're not as bold as a young atheist chick. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but if you want to date an atheist, you're going to have to be a little Christian about it if you're an atheist chick, because you're going to have to be nice, and you're probably used to calling dudes bitches, which kind of makes you seem like a closet lesbian. You can't really do that. I dated a Christian girl in high school. She was older than me. She was hot. And I would say most of my girlfriends have been Christians. A couple of them. A lot of agnostics. I don't really had like any long-term relationships outside of like one was 2 months and one was a year and a half. It's kind of hard to date as an atheist anyway, especially if you are somebody that is there not trying to cause a problem. I mean, like a lot of atheists that are aware that they're agnostic at a certain point, or atheists at a certain point, can be a bit scared of Christians. I'm not really afraid of Christian chicks as much as I'm afraid of atheist chicks. Because atheist chicks can, like, compare a vocally anti-religion 18-year-old to a vocally Christian 18-year-old that are both liberals, and the 18-year-old atheist chick is probably going to be a little more in your face, and the 18-year-old Christian chick is going to be a little more shy. So even now as a 40-year-old, I think maybe it might be a better idea for me to date Christians than atheists, if atheists are going to be mean-spirited. But like mean-spiritedness can include shit talking behind one's back, or even saying any kind of like a lot of chicks will call me a creeper as a way to flirt, or a loser or a liar sometimes, as a way to like flirt. And at that, it's like, you know, you're gonna keep doing that shit. So if you're not mature, then I'm not into you. That's why I point out that I'm an atheist, because once you point out that you're an atheist to another atheist, they're usually a little more respectful towards you. And Christians will, if you know the Bible well enough, be respectful of you if you're an atheist. So if you're an atheist that knows the Bible well, you've just doubled your chance of pussy eventually. Especially if you're dating chicks your own age. You have to be mindful of the fact that even leftists and liberals and Democrats and progressives can be bigots when it comes to age, which is silly to me because bigotry is against progressiveness. And also, age phobia is pointed out in the Bible, and if you're a little cockblock, you're going against your God's law. Or if you're running your mouth, you're a gossip, which means you're going against God's law. The point of this is to say that be mature around me. I mean, if we're not dating and we're like flirting and you start like giving me unsolicited advice, it's as good to me as unsolicited dick pic might be to you. And you being like 20 years younger than me, wagging your finger in my face makes you seem mean. Like you'd be there on bra or on nigga or on God, like I'm the problem. Because I pointed out all your hypocrisy. Makes you seem kind of like narcissistic. And then you're on that what about you shit. Well, then you're just heightening your narcissism. Like if you can't just let things go and forgive, you're neither a Christian and you're not cool. Like why even like I don't get it. If you have to say something mean, don't say it at all. And that doesn't have anything to do with religion. It really doesn't. Like if you got to be a bitch or an asshole towards me and I'm just a regular guy being your friend, I don't really understand the point of that. Like in anything, be civil, be mature. Constructive criticism is one thing, but I got atheist friends who are more mature than Christian friends because we know that, you know, I'm an atheist. It kind of puts us in the same camp. And sometimes, you know, people just like go and they go do their shit. Well, I'm a little horny from this. I'm going to go fuck my boyfriend. I mean, I'm not stupid. You're welcome for the oxytocin, but you're giving it to him. Lame! I still like you, though. I mean, you're still my friend. It's just lame. Sometimes I think a good wing woman would be a good wing man. Because none of these dudes are really stepping up. They're kind of being bitches about it.